just the way these games are ending. And, I mean, just so many close games, and the buzzer beaters just crushing. It's almost comical at this point.
It is. That's why I'm
Yeah.
I'm just like after the game. I just look down the bench, and then everyone has like the same expression as I did. Just kind of, it's not even like disbelief. You just I don't know. You just knew the shot was going in. You know, at the end, and it was well. I mean, it was well contested. It was great. It was like well defended. There's things we could have done better. Get Clark to maybe not cross the lanes, to have a floating pass out of bounds. But like that's just like little stuff that could have changed. He had a really tough shot, but it is comical. I don't know how many games have been decided by like 4 or 5 points or fewer, or like one possession or fewer. But that would be really interesting to find out. Man, I think like we're unlucky, but there's like things like what's luck, right? Like you make your own luck and opportunities and stuff, but it definitely seems like just this year, just things happen.
You say unlucky. You said you thought you just knew it was going to go in. Do you guys kind of feel snaked at this point?
It definitely feels like that at some point, but I mean the opportunities are all there during the game, and they hit a big shot. You know, like there's nothing like we can do or say. Well, obviously there's things we can do, but there's nothing we could say that will justify our feelings towards this season and like all of these games that have been decided by like one shot or one possession or a call at the end of a game. It's unbelievable a little bit at this point.
Fans that watch think that you guys are sort of wind 'em up robots. Every night should be the same, but human nature looks like it's really taken hold of you guys a lot.
Yeah.
Do you see that same thing?
Yeah, I mean, the Duke game, I think that really just took the wind out of our sails, like 100%. And it just that was the most devastating loss of my life. Like that's probably the worst I've felt, and probably the worst my team has felt, like ever playing basketball. Like we had so much emotion and momentum, like riding into that game. We played so well, and it was another one of these things. It's just a tough shot to force overtime, and then some calls at the end, and we just didn't. It's the same thing. It's just I don't know. It's difficult to put it into words how we're feeling.
What have you seen from Christian Keelan? He's kind of really come into his own and hit three threes.
Yeah, no, he's been playing really well, and like we've gotten a lot closer over the season, and I really like because. We'll play together sometimes, but usually it's I'll come in for him and he'll come in for me at certain points during the game. We're always talking about picking each other up. So today it was him with his offense, and I came in for him early, and I took a charge and had like 3 assists in the first half or something. So we're just trying to pick each other up and make an impact in the game when we're not on the court together, but especially when we are on the court together, we're trying to find each other and just play off each other a little more, because he's really come into his own offensively these past few games, and he's been playing well.
Is there any common thread between these games, like the way that they're ending in these late game situations?
If there was, I would tell you, because I would like to know as well. But I don't have an answer. Like I wish I did. I wish there was something. I mean, there's a ton of things you can change during the course of a game, but is there one like magic cure for like one thing you can just pick out and be like, oh, if we did this every game, we would win? No, that's not how basketball works. There's so many little things that go on during the game that can change the outcome. I don't know. It's just funny at this point, man. Like we played really hard. I thought we played well. Shot the ball well. Missed a couple free throws, but I mean it is what it is. And he just Walden didn't stay, or I don't know how you say his name. He had a tough shot, and we not win.
15 turnovers. A few of them were on the break. You guys had some breaks that you just kind of flubbed up some. A couple in the first half and that little stretch in the second half. Obviously, it was pretty damaging in the end.
Yeah, that was the one thing I was going to comment on. Like I think we played well except for the turnovers. 15 was a lot. Coach, we went into halftime. I think we had 10 at halftime, so I think 5 in the second half isn't too bad. But we had like 30% loss of ball in the first half. It really takes a toll. And I keep telling the young guys, like, every possession at this level, like, matters. Like, every shot you take is going to make a difference at the end of the game. And, like, it has not been more true than this year, because the possessions in the game really make a difference at the end because we're losing by 1 point, 2 points, a call, a charge. Like it's just little things where if you take a play off, that could be the play that decides the game. So we just have to lock in for 40 minutes. I thought we did, but like the turnovers were a big detriment to our team today.